Alright. Welcome everybody to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Today we are going to be doing some missions around Sydney, doing some cargo flights. And I'm not sure exactly which one I want to start with. I think we're going to start with this one. We're flying the Cessna 172 Skyhawk. And I'm building this company up so I can buy me a better plane to make a little bit more money on my cargo missions. So let's do this. Alright, oh, I need fuel. Let's see here. Well, let's make sure this plane is good to go. And it's not. Need to fix our landing gear. And we need to put some fuel in here. That should be enough. A little overloaded, but it'd be alright. Actually, I want to look up what is the best flying altitude for this plane, because the last time I flight it, it was all over the frickin' place. So let's do a Google search. Aim for 6,000 to 9,500 feet. For longer flights, 9,500 feet. Good cruise with 4,500 feet works best for shorter trips. Staying below 10,000 feet to avoid oxygen requirements. Okay, so that said, let's see here. Flight plan. No, that is not going to work. Let's go with 7,500. And I'm not doing this whole L-trap thing. I hate that. Let's go here. Alrighty. Alright, let's send that to avionics and ATC. And let's get on our way. Alright, load up the plane, gentlemen. Ooh, it looks a little cloudy. Sweet. Get to fly in some weather. Alright, let's move all this stuff off the plane here. Everyone hear me okay? I hope you can. There's only two planes that I actually know how to start from a cold start. And that's this one and the Vision Jet. Let's see here. Fuel mixture. And I'm probably not doing this right, but it's a game. I'm not a real pilot. Alright, let's get her started.
Clear prop!
what he said.
Hi there. It's Danielle.
Hi,
Now that
Danielle.
you're all set up, let me go over the important details with you. You have bulk cargo behind you. Standard shipment for one of our clients based in Cootamundra. Expected in no time at Cootamundra. Sensitive cargo containers are designed to withstand turbulence, but keep a steady flight speed and adjust accordingly. A timely and secure delivery will ensure that everyone is satisfied.
Well, as long as I don't overshoot the runway this time, we're good.
As a reminder, fly safely.
Okay, you fly safely.
Richmond ground. Bison 422 Tango Mike Charlie 5211 with Oscar. Request taxi for
Let's see if they changed it on me. And
Bison 422 Tango Mike Charlie 5211. Taxi to and hold short of runway 28 using taxiway Alpha. Contact tower on 135.5 when ready.
Roger that.
Taxi 2
move this thing off the
runway
oh, what the heck?
Via taxiway Alpha. Bison 422 Tango Mike Charlie 5211.
All the way over there. Okay. Think we're all set. Let's rock and roll. Now maybe I should turn my lights on, huh? It's kind of dark out. Oh, let's follow these lines. Maybe I should do it right. Let's get a better view. Oh, come on now. There we go. I'm probably going a little too fast. A lot of too fast. Am I going the right direction? Did I pass it? Oh, nope, it's right over here. Okay. Alright. Made my own way here, but we got there. It's all that matters. It really would be cool to be an actual pilot. But, flight school is very expensive. Very expensive. And I don't got the time to do all that. Gotta feed the family. Alright, let's turn our flaps on. And let them know we're taking off.
Richmond Tower. Bison 422 Tango Mike Charlie 5211 at runway 28 ready for departure. Departure to the west.
Bison 422 Tango Mike Charlie 5211. QNH 1016 West departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 28.
Thank you.
Cleared for takeoff runway 28. Bison 422 Tango Mike Charlie 5211.
Alright, let's get on the runway. Flaps up or down. Alright, let's go. I swear I just washed this thing. All dirty already. And rotate.
422 Tango Mike Charlie 5211. Continue
Turn
for
on
west
autopilot.
departure.
Oh, fix my flaps.
Don't sink. Don't
Richmond
We're
Tower,
not sinking.
Bison 422 Tango, Mike Charlie 5211. Continue for west departure.
Hey, look, a pond. Is it raining or is it just my imagination? Probably just my imagination. Alright, let's climb. Look, pretty hills that create a lot of turbulence. I got one like. That is really nice. Thank you, whoever did that.
422 Tango Mike Charlie 5211. Leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Leaving my airspace. Bye-bye.
Richmond Tower, Bison 422 Tango, Mike Charlie 5211. Frequency change.
Look at those trees, kiddo.
Ooh,
Look how small they are.
yeah, they're so small.
You know where I'm at?
Wait,
Australia.
Australia?
Mm-hmm. Pretty cool, huh? Let's see here. Okay.
Go back up and eat my stuff.
Alright. I'll make your oyster crackers for you after I'm done with this, okay? I'm gonna do 1 or 2 flights and then I'm gonna call it good. Okay? I love you, baby. I make these ranch oyster crackers that my daughter absolutely loves. And she asked me to make them at the same time I started my stream. So I guess I can't do it as long as I want, but that's alright. My kiddos always come first. Oh yeah, I know what I was trying to do. Oh, those hills are getting a little hillier. I think it's going to take us the whole time just to climb up there. I'm letting the plane do it by itself. Make sure you back off the throttle just a hair. There we go. I don't think I need my taxi lights on anymore. Yeah, look at my little plane. In the foothills in Australia. Seems like there's a big drop off over here somewhere. You know what? Let's do it this way. Let's try to get out of this. I don't know what they call it, but it's really bumpy at 4,000 feet. My plane just goes crazy everywhere. How are we doing over here? I should have probably started that a while ago, huh? Oh. One of these days I'm gonna make this computer better. And I'm gonna upgrade my processor and upgrade my graphics card. But yeah, that's far in the future, because probably looking at about 1,000 to 1,500. It's expensive to upgrade a computer. Oh, coming in some clouds. There we go. Might get a bad weather bonus. I like bad weather bonuses. Alright, some more people are watching. Hey, look. Flying into the clouds. I might want to slow that down a little bit. There we go. What does it look like on the outside? Still a bit bumpy. Still haven't hit the cruising altitude yet. Almost there though. About another 1,000 feet. How are we doing over here? Alright, we're getting there. Whoa, that's close. Alright, I haven't looked at the boxes yet. Always been curious what's actually in these boxes. Almost there. Alright. Finally hit our cruising altitude. Now, we're in a bunch of clouds. Oh, over torquing a little bit. There we go. Ooh, what's down there? So we're flying over some foothills or some little mountains. And we're flying into clouds. How we doing? We are almost halfway there. Alright. Everyone hear me alright out there? What's that down there? Just some hills, some sand. Air seems to be a little better up here. Not quite as choppy. Just as I say that, the plane starts bouncing around. Like I said earlier, my goal is to get a bigger plane for these cargo missions. Make a little bit more money. Looks like we're flying into a storm cloud. It's a party view. Let's see it. There's a lot of storm clouds. Last time I flew over Australia, there wasn't a cloud in the sky. Hello out there. Let's see here. Where did we leave from? Richmond Military Base. And we're going to, yeah, Katamandra. Katamandra? Yeah, or we're going there. Right there. Katamandra. Let's see. What is our landing altitude? 1604 at long final. Okay. I'm probably going to want to start dropping down around this area somewhere. What's going on out there? I'm just gonna call you takeoff. I ain't trying to say all that. How are you doing today? There you go. Whoa. I will say though, Australia is a beautiful country. Why are you tired? Well, might be where you're from. It's only 3:19 p.m. here. It sucks being tired. No, I'm American. I am not Australian. I've always wanted to go to Australia though. Where are you from? I really hope you guys can't hear my weirdo kids upstairs. What is that? Just a little tiny square. Eh. Oh, well that's why you're tired. Never been to Pakistan. Been kinda close. I've been in Iraq and Kuwait. I should pay attention to what I'm doing. Oops. Nope, don't do that. Well, hello. Yeah, how are you? Yes, I sure am. Some of the best and most disturbing part of my life. How you doing today? Yeah, Sue? Yeah, Sue. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, anytime. I agree with that 100%. And thank you for watching my stream. I appreciate that. Watching YouTube videos of people flying planes around. I thought it was pretty cool. Where you from? Yeah. 2, 1. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. That and yeah, I know it's just a game, but it's calming, I guess, because I'm not quite right upstairs, and it helps relax me. Except the times I crash, which sometimes happens a lot when I try flying other planes. What my favorite aircraft is? Well, it's a toss-up between this plane, the Cessna 172, and the Vision Jet, just because, well, they're easy to fly. And I know how to start them up cold and the whole 9 yards. That's why I like them. They're basic. I have gotten into flying the, what was it? The big jet. The 737 Max. That one's fun. Should try fighter jets. You're right. Maybe the next stream I'll try that. Maybe. We'll see. I really like playing career mode because it gives me, let's see, like a objective, gives me a goal. Let's see, are we close to our descent? Yes, maybe, no, I don't know. I do fly some helicopters. They're kind of hard. They like to do their own thing, but they can be fun. Yeah, I gotta have a goal, something to do, and I like the fact that we can build these companies and you can play career mode forever and still always have something to do. That's what makes it so fun. Like the old school flight simulator, like 2020 and all the rest of those, they don't have goals like that. I don't think I could actually get into it. The only time the helicopters are fun is when you're doing some of the missions. Like when you're taking somebody off of a mountainside, or... Excuse me. Or somebody's lost out in the ocean somewhere. But then the hard part is trying to hover long enough so you can let your guy go down there, pick him up, and come back up. I'm still trying to figure out how live streamers, the big ones that do this all the time, you can sit here and hold conversations with multiple people. My experience as a soldier, honestly, it was the best thing that ever happened to me. It's one of the best decisions I've ever made. And don't get me wrong, going to combat, it's rough. It's dangerous. You don't know if you're going to be coming back, but I was a foot soldier. I was boots on ground. So, but you want to get in the Air Force. Air Force, compared to what I did, well, at least in the US, it's a lot easier in the Air Force. You don't really go into combat. You're flying over it, or you're a mechanic and you're working on planes, or you're doing cargo missions and bringing supplies to guys like me on the ground. Air Force is absolutely needed because they've saved my rear end multiple times. And honestly, if you're young, it helps install discipline. It is worth it. It is very worth it. I think so. Now, would I let my children do it? I don't know. As a father, I don't know if I could handle that, because I know the good and the bad. But at the same time, it's a good career here in the US. I'm not sure about Pakistan, but especially in the Air Force, because you can learn a lot of good skills, and then when you get out and, I don't know, become an aircraft mechanic, or be a flight controller, or if you were a pilot, then you can get your pilot's license and become an airline pilot, or do cargo runs, or, you know, do this for real life. If I wasn't so broke and I could afford to go get my pilot's license, I would, and fly around in a Cessna. I think that would be really cool. I should probably pay attention to what I'm doing. Let's see here. How close are we? Let's drop down where we need to be at our long final. Oh, my goodness. 1604. Don't let fear stop you. You let fear stop you, you'll never accomplish anything in your life. Trust me. Fear's good to have, but don't let it stop you. I've learned a lot of things. I'm 42 years old. I'm getting old. But that's one thing that I wish I would have got in earlier. Because then would have had more time in, and I probably would have stayed in. I didn't join until I was 23. Okay, let's go down to, wrong way. Let's go down to 3,000 feet. 25. Well, you're welcome. Slow her down a bit. Oh, I suck at landing, just so you know. Let's see here. Where's this runway at? I don't even see a runway on here. There's the final. Okay. It's just a runway in the middle of absolutely no. Well, I guess it's not in the middle of absolutely nowhere, but if I overshoot, I'm gonna end up in somebody's house. Okay. I tried using this head tracker thing, and I really don't like it. It was making me sick. Yeah, it might be really hard to overshoot, but I've accomplished it more than once. Or there's something wrong with my kids. It's the truth, though. It is the truth. Looks like the ground's getting closer. The cool thing about this game is you can go places that you'll probably never see in your life. I think one of these times I'm gonna make a flight over to the places I have been. I think that'd be kind of cool. Oh, there's one guy. He's a few years older than I am. But we talk every now and then, once or twice a year since I got out. I got out in 2013. So that was quite some time ago. But yeah, honestly, I miss it, but I don't miss it. I miss the structure. I hated it at the time, but I miss the group workout routine because it's hard to work out on your own. Yes and no about the stories. So a lot of the stuff that I remember I don't like to talk about. Seen a lot of therapists over it. There are times that I do remember, like when I was in basic training, that we would have to make our own shelter out of the equipment that we had, which was not very much. It was a poncho, and I would take sticks and built kind of like a little tiny small tent that I bunkered under, and I finally fell asleep, and it was in Kentucky, and it was cold and wet, absolutely miserable. I woke up in a puddle of water to drill sergeants yelling for everybody. Fun thing about the military is that I got to go to a lot of places I would have never got to go to. Like I said earlier, I was in Iraq, in Kuwait, been to Germany, been to Ireland, been all over the US training. Let's get over to our little purple line here. Yeah, it was free. He had to work the whole time, though. Yeah. I hope I didn't go too low. Oh. Let's speed up again. Look, house. That's how I want to live. In the middle of absolutely nowhere. My nearest neighbor is a mile away. But it costs money to have land like that. I'm gonna do my best. I might have to go up a little bit. Looks like these hills up here might give me a problem. Oh yeah, these hills are gonna give me a problem. Let's go up a little bit. No, not down, up. There we go. And fix our heading. Oh, wrong way.
500.
Yeah, I heard you. Calm down. I think this should be alright. Where's altitude hold at? There we are. We'll just hold right there. Well, I appreciate that, sir. I appreciate that. I've been trying to stay consistent. It's hard when you got work and a family, but I've had this channel for a little over a year now. But I really haven't done much live streaming. It's mostly just been non-commentary videos, and I have a feeling that's not really doing anything. So, heck, I think I got more views on this live stream than I do on the last video I just put out, so hopefully that'll boost my channel a little bit. Yeah, I cheated a little bit. I bought some of those subs. And now YouTube's gonna tell me I've been bad. It'll be alright though. They were legit subs. How close are we? We getting close? Yeah, we're starting to get close. Alright. Oh, that's really close. Okay. Okay. I wonder if that's farmland down there. It looks like it, I guess, but those lines are all kinds of craziness going on. Yeah, all over the place. Let's see. I have an ADM processor, and I think it's 50 something, 5,000 something, 5,700. And then I have my graphics processing unit is GeForce 4060, I think. Something like that. I hope it runs smooth. This thing was expensive. I think I paid $1,000 for the computer originally, and then I swapped out the GPU, and that cost me another $500. I gotta say that softly. Wife finds out I'm a dead man. So if you don't see any more videos, the wife heard me. It's like the air's pretty smooth here though. I'm just saying, it's a rough life being married. Both amazing and scary at the same time. And then having kids on top of it. You think you're gonna be stressed out in freaking basic training? Nah, that ain't stress. I haven't shot up and blown out and haven't been this stressed out. Yeah, you do. You don't want to be single the rest of your life. You'll be miserable. Trust me. Some people pull it off though. I'm not that type of person. I need companionship. And I think the next time I do live stream, I will get a video up here of me, but my kids were playing down here and unplugged all my stuff. How do we meet? On an app called Plenty of Fish. And our first date was at a bowling alley. We went bowling and had a couple drinks. That was next month. 21st of February. It'll be 12 years. Longer than half of the community on YouTube has been alive. Yes, trial and error. This is my third marriage, so yes, definitely trial and error. And just so you know, don't think about getting married while you're in the military. It is so hard on a relationship. Extremely hard on a relationship. Some people pull it off. I couldn't do it. I tried twice. It didn't work out. It is. Oh, think about it. You're either at work or you're out in the field training. Or I should pay attention to what I'm doing. Or you're deployed somewhere. And who knows when you're gonna be home next. So that's what makes it hard. Funny thing is I was a mechanic, and every time I went overseas, I ended up being a mechanic and being an infantry guy. So you always gotta have a mechanic. Experience. That's what it boils down to. I've experienced more in my lifetime than 100 men my age, at least here in the US. Yeah, I definitely paid extra, that's for sure. I got the scars to prove it. Alright. Let's try to fly the rest by hand. And we'll wait a minute. We're on the right track though. Let's go over a little bit. I'm probably gonna have to cut this a one flight. My kiddo wants me to make some oyster crackers for her, so. But I plan on doing this tomorrow. Well, my morning time, so. Yeah, I'm not on the purple. I'm getting back on the purple line. Calm down there, buddy. I'll get there. Oh. I gotta announce that I'm on my way.
Yankee Charlie Tango, Mike traffic. Bison 422 Tango, Mike Charlie 5211. 6 miles northeast, 2700 inbound to land. Runway 16. Yankee Charlie Tango, Mike.
Let's drop down a little bit. Yeah, we'll just do this by hand. Yeah, I heard you. Calm down. I'm in Eastern time zone. Yeah, in the US. That would probably help, huh? Alright, there's a long final. And there's the runway. Yeah, probably. Good old PA, huh?
500.
I'm up in Michigan. Never been to PA. Alright, give it a little bit of flaps. Slow down some. Oh, I might actually land this nice. Let's see. Oh, oh, maybe not. That was a little rough. Should have pitched up some. It'll be alright. Landing gear don't cost that much to fix. Oh. That's the fun part of this game. Stressful takeoff, stressful landing, boring in between. But look at that landscape though. That's another cool part about this. Alright. Let's taxi.
Yankee Charlie Tango, Mike traffic. Vicen 422 Tango, Mike Charlie 5211 is taxiing to parking. Yankee Charlie Tango, Mike.
Yeah, what he said. Oh. Well, where's it at? I don't see it. Alright, let's cheat. Okay, I gotta go that way. Alright. I don't know why I turned my taxi lights on. It's bright outside. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'll get back on tomorrow. It'll be between 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. Eastern time. I don't know what time that would be in Pakistan. Okay. Gotta turn that way. Now once I start working again, I don't know how often I'll be able to get on here and do live, but being a painter kinda sucks during the winter. I make good money. Well, I'll just probably ain't where exactly they want that to be, but that's where it's gonna be. Alright. Let's shut this thing down. Oh, I just killed the starter. Okay. There we go. I'm not done yet. Okay. Well, not too bad. Almost an S. That ain't bad at all. If I would have had a better landing, it probably would have been nicer. But, ensured cargo integrity, that's probably when I landed. And look at that. That would be amazing. If I could just do that like once a month, just make one flight once a month, I could live amazingly. Absolutely amazingly. But you gotta own your own company. You gotta own your own plane. You gotta pay for the fuel. You gotta pay for the maintenance. Alright. Well, you guys have an amazing day or night or morning or whatever it is for you guys. And we'll see you on the next one. Take it easy. Bye now.